welcome to Thursday. It's amazing how fast Thursday comes along. Here in Washington, the weather's actually kind of good. It's up and down in terms of heat, kind of pleasant. It's good to be home for a while. It's good to see all of you. So today we're going to be looking at two colors out of the ultimate mixing package. So the brand ambassador will tell you which colors they're choosing, but each one has chosen two colors. And if you have ideas, please send your ideas in as well. And I know that Ethel and Letiza are posting this, so you can see almost a month ahead of time what the colors and what the Thursday is going to be about. But we love feedback and love to hear your ideas. It makes it just a better place to be. So with that, welcome everybody on Facebook. If you could help me, Ashley and Angela, bringing any questions from Facebook, that'd be wonderful. So we're going to start with Letiza and Giovanni.
Yes. So today we are talking about the ultimate mixing set. This plastic palette comes with 15 colors chosen by Jane Blundell, the Australian artist, and it comes with the full 15 colors and another bonus empty colors where you can put any half pencil you like. So the colors are buff titanium, Hansa yellow medium, quinacridone gold, pyrrole scarlet, permanent glittering crimson, quinacridone rose, ultramarine blue, cerulean blue chromium, phthalo blue green shade, phthalo green blue shade, goethite as brown ochre, burnt sienna, Indian red, raw amber, and Jane grey. So Giovanni will explain some colors. He has chosen two colors. He has chosen the cerulean blue chromium and the burnt sienna. So you may paint many objects as you can find. I've seen here
in cerulean blue.
You can paint anything. So also masking tape. So have fun.
Okay. I add a little zoom. Okay, thank you, my wife. Thank you, John. And I selected these two colors because I think is one of the best mixings for creating all the objects in my studio, because in my studio I have a lot of objects in blue and in sienna shade. And for example, I paint my water and with the cerulean blue shade. Very mastone. Oops. Only a little glaze. And mixing with burnt sienna, because I create this green undertone. So, oops, it's very fast. Or, for example, I use this for the seen the last week for the created on stones effect. For example, I use the undersea stone. And use the sienna for the big shadows. Very fast. I use my flat brush for the reflection on cerulean blue. but I try to change the sequence for create another stone effect on the not on the sea, but starting with Bar Sienna. For the desert, for example, or Grand Canyon effect, and use the cerulean blue for the shadows. And remove the paint for the highlights. And the last, I love these mixes. And I use wet on wet effect. I love this combination because the cerulean blue is very explosion effect, but Barciana is slow and is my bottle, and I love this moving or create this effect. I love this combination, John. It's very versatile. Okay, and now I try to paint in more subject. Go to another brand ambassador. Thank you.
Thank you, Gio.
You're welcome.
Thanks to you. Now we have Low Catman.
So I have the sunshine colors today, Hansa Yellow Medium and Quinn Gold. We kind of think of them as yellows usually, but next to one another, the Quinn Gold reads is really orange, and they're just beautiful together. And I'll show you how. I'll start with some florals.
Low, I think the
Yeah.
camera needs to focus.
Oh.
Yeah, it's there. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Thank you. Struggling, isn't it? There it goes. So some Quinn Gold in the middle with some Hansa Yellow Medium. You can just make these really lovely flower petals that we'll start with. So little sunflowers, daisies. Another good little floral trick is I like to make these loose kind of petals. And if I bring my Quinn Gold pigment to the edge, I can fill with the Hansa Yellow Medium. And it's very pretty. So you get that nice contrast with the golden edge and the yellow petals in the center. And I also was playing earlier with I really like these sort of abstracted figures in painting. And so some shiny, happy people in shadow. I was having fun with those earlier. And last but not least, the Hansa Yellow Medium, and it even says so, I think, on the description on the Daniel Smith site, is just begging to do these beautiful, bright summery peppers. You can just make some little shadows and highlights. So yeah, all kinds of loveliness with the sunshine colors. So thank you guys for letting me play.
Very beautiful, Laura.
Thank you.
I love those colors.
We're gonna move on to Sylvia. Oh, Sylvia, yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I chose ultramarine blue and quinacridone rose. Why? Because I use too much these colors, and I love the results because queen rose is not granulated, and ultramarine blue has granulation. This is one of the reasons, and also because I use a lot these colors. For example, in lavender fields, I don't know if you can see, but here I have more queen rose than the ultramarine blue. And then I love to paint lavender fields with these two colors because the variation gives us movement. So I love it. Another, yes, flowers like this that you can go from one tone to the other. And then I use once again these colors. Also, yeah, it's always flowers. I don't know if it is possible. Yeah, flowers and both two colors so I can have movement in my way of looking. Once again, I will show you this. I move here from Queen Rose, then mixing with ultramarine blue and different hues of the same mixture. Okay, also here. So I use it a lot here. And also in the skies, especially when I teach, I love to use this two colors because I always get what I want when I want to mix with other colors like yellow in the sky. It never turns to be green. So it's always like this. And yes, flowers always. So these are my favorite in the set. Okay, thank you so much. That's it.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Sylvia.
That was lovely.
And then now we're gonna move on to Besnick.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. So today I am the one going to be painting with a buff titanium and pyrrole scarlet. About buff titanium, I have shown a lot of times many paintings. I would use buff titanium always in the background, whether be it some cityscape view or landscape, because it's very beautiful, like a color. I love it. So in here, I have put from the tube in these two pans. Usually I paint from the tubes, but I also prefer this beautiful thing, which has a lot of beautiful colors. So I will be doing first just a swatch of buff titanium, and then in this larger area I will paint with a pyrrole scarlet, more abstract floral painting. I will just swatch first, very light, and then more color. It's very beautiful. It has granulation, and I really love it even as a single color to paint whole painting with it. Just I would be adding maybe a little bit more darker color as a focal point. Pyrrole is also very beautiful of the reds. Here, mix these two colors. Let's see how they will react with each other by mixing both of them. Yeah, I love the play of granulation of buff titanium. You see it here. It's very beautiful. I love it. I will let it dry. And here I will wet the paper, actually, not the whole area. The big larger brush. It's a rough brush. And of course I will use from the tube because I need a little bit more quantity of pyrrole scarlet. Buff titanium. I feel also on bottom, sake of composition, buff titanium. During the process, I will be adding here probably one of the new colors. Maybe I will play with manganese violet. It's more focal point. Let it dry a little bit, and we'll add another layer on top. So any of other brand ambassador can go ahead with their two favorite colors. I will get in again after it gets a little bit dry. Thank you so much for watching and letting me know, show these two beautiful colors.
Thank you, Besnick.
Thank you, Besnick. Next, this is Angela Barbie.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Here are the sets, the ultimate mixing sets. Here is the one that we are working on today. I'm using it so much that even my lid broke. Anyway, today I wanted to show two colors that are in my dot card, which are Phthalo blue green shade and Phthalo green blue shade. The reason I like these colors is because they make such wonderful sea scenes. Like this is a painting I did about one of the cities near Girona that John and Catherine have been to. This is Calella de Palafrugell, and our Mediterranean Sea has this color, which is a mixture of the two phthalos, phthalo blue and phthalo green. Here you can see more or less the color. The sky is all phthalo blue. It's a powerful color. You can use it for skies. You can use it for sea scenes or for many other purposes. Here I did another. This is unfinished, but here there's mainly phthalo green. You see how powerful this is, combined with quinacridone gold, and here there is a bit of green for the trees. And here I used quinacridone burnt, hematite burnt scarlet. This is the hematite burnt scarlet for the stones, but mainly the phthalo green. It's a highly staining color. You can see my fingers. Can you see? It's very staining, but at the same time, it is easy to lift. You can lift it. It doesn't go into the paper. You can lift it. I will show you some more that I did with this color. This is a Yupo, a painting of the same scene in Yupo. This is the blue, the phthalo blue, and here you have some greens. Greens mixed also with the quinacridone gold. It looks really beautiful. I like this combination a lot. And these three colors are in this palette. Just one more to show. This is the also phthalo, I think it's like that. Phthalo green, a lot of phthalo green. It's a very impressive color, very powerful. Michael actually uses it a lot in his mixes. He does wonderful mixes. Here you can see it mixed with opera pink. It's not bad. It makes sort of a complementary. And I just will do a couple of swatches. So for you to see how they mix life. First, wet the paper. I like to paint on wet paper. And I'll do like Besnick. I have big brushes. I may use this fan brush. Oh, you cannot see it. Let me show you. Okay, you can see now the brush and the water. And the palette is here, and I've poured also some extra phthalo blue and phthalo green here for the big brush, because the palette is small for big brushes. So I don't know what it is, but I like these powerful colors. You can always wash them down with water. Okay, now some green. I think the color of our sea, in a way, is similar to the Caribbean. Maybe the Caribbean is more beautiful, but it's similar tones. So look at this mixture.
Angela, you always get the best comments when you're painting.
Really?
Anna says, "Ooh, that is so cool, Angela." And Diane says, "You're amazing and that your work is so alive." And Chuck says, "I need a bigger fan brush."
You need to make a fan brush. Yeah, the fan
Don't we
brush helps
all?
a lot. Well, I didn't use it up to now, but I
I've
will.
never seen one that big ever. It's insane.
Well, I love them, and I will buy a couple more. Look at what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do the beach. This is the sea, and now I'm going to do the beach. How about that? And the beach when the sand, under the sea. Look at that. We live so near the coast. We don't have the sea in my city, but we live very near the coast. Half an hour or an hour. And I'm being very, very conservative still. But if I start to wet it, to spray it, so this is my mix today. Hope you enjoyed it.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Beautiful, Angela.
Thank you, Besnik. I like your mixes too.
Thank you so much.
Now we have Gonzalo and Patricia all the way from Brazil.
Argentina.
I think it's Patricia gonna start.
You are now in Argentina, yes?
We are in Argentina, yes.
Bueno,
No,
empiezo yo.
Patricia, start.
Bueno. Yo voy a mostrar, no sé si Ángela o Gonzalo me traduz.
She's gonna show.
Gonzalo, puedes traducirle, sí.
Bueno, acá
Here.
las dos colores que uso mucho,
Two
que
colors.
son
I use lot,
ultramarino,
ultramarine blue,
permanente
and permanent alizarin
alizarin
crimson.
crimson, sí.
Mhm.
Estas dos colores uso mucho.
She uses a lot.
En las flores, todas las flores rojas,
The flower,
rosas,
roses,
naranjas,
oranges,
en prácticamente todas uso alizarin.
in every kind of flower.
Sí. Y prefiero permanente alizarin por
She
su
prefers alizarin because
permanencia y excelencia, resistencia a luz.
ahí traducime vos.
¿Quieres que te ayude?
Sí, ahí traducí la última parte vos.
Okay. Yeah, she uses alizarin crimson in most of her paintings and ultramarine blue, and she prefers the permanent alizarin crimson version because that's permanent. That's why she chooses the permanent alizarin crimson.
Y hablando de la otra color que uso mucho también, que es Ultramarine Blue, en prácticamente todas mis obras tengo o Ultramarine, si no apareciendo el azul o haciendo el neutro con sepia. Entonces, es una color que uso mucho para hacer os neutros com sépia e também verdes com amarillo
Awesome.
niquelazo, sim, sim. São os verdes muito que eu uso como azul ultramarino.
So she uses a lot in greens with yellow azo color, nickel for neutral colors with sepia.
Sim.
Basically, she was telling us about ultramarine, right?
Ultramarine, yes.
Yes, and she makes neutrals with ultramarine and sepia, I think. ¿Verdad que he dicho sepia con ultramar?
Sí, 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 sepia.
Y también hace verde, and she also does greens with the nickel laser, another favorite of her.
Isso, sim. Ultramarine é uma color que granula Me gusta mucho de la granulación, entonces uso mucho también, por ejemplo, para hacer solamente flores en azul, ¿no?
Monocromos.
Sí, exacto, es monocromo, sí. Acá tengo este y tengo una otra para demostrar en papel grupo. Acá.
Yes, she does sometimes monochromes. She likes to do monochromes, and she is showing us on another paper another monochrome in ultramarine blue.
Aqui. Então, todos são azul ultramarine, sim? Incluso algumas cores acá hay um pouquinho de alizarin, para, sim, para colocar um pouco de violeta.
Sometimes she does a dash of alizarin crimson to give a bit of a violet tone.
Acá outra vez, alizarin em papel duplo, sim? En mi paleta yo creo que las colores que más uso es ultramarino, alizarin, después, claro, hay otros colores, pero estas dos son, sí, son las más importantes. Acá en...
Sorry, in her palette, the colors that she uses the most are ultramarine and alizarin, and some other colors, but these two are very, very frequently used.
Sempre hay un poco de azul ultramarino. Incluso prefiro ele, né, além de su granulación, pero también como expande un poquito, la color entra mejor dentro de las otras, me gusta también.
The reason why she uses, one of the reasons why she uses ultramarine blue is because she loves the granulation, and also because it expands. It means that it gets into other colors.
Acá hay alizarin, mucho como hablé antes, nas flores amarillas, naranjas, rojas, siempre un poquito de alizarin va a tener.
Here she's got the flower on the left. The flowers on the left are painted with alizarin crimson, and the others that are orange, there is always some alizarin in them mixed with the oranges. She loves this color.
Me gusta mucho también de la mezcla de alizarin con nicelazo, para formar un tono más anaranjado. Me gusta mucho de estos dos colores también.
Yeah, she uses also the alizarin with the nicolazo yellow to make these oranges.
Ultramarino com alizarin também para formar alguns violetas. Estava procurando acá se tenho acá.
Ultramarine with alizarin to make some violets. Yeah.
Forma alguns tons de violeta que me gusta muchísimo, muchísimo.
Well, she adores these tones.
Ah, acá hay otra también, mira.
Oh, beautiful.
Hay rosa, incluso hay rosa que la Silvia usó también.
Yes, yes, it's the same color that Sylvia used as well.
Hay alizarin y hay azul ultramar también, porque en fondo, se mirar, hay un poquito de tono de azul. Es muy raro que no use estas colores, la verdad.
It is very unusual that I don't use these colors because they always appear in a bigger amount or a smaller amount.
Acá también, si for mirar, hay, talvez no no vídeo, pero hay azul acá en torno, sí, acá también son los azules mezclan por ahí, alizarin un poquito, siempre algo va a tener.
Always some ultramarine in my paintings, always, and some alizarin.
Esse é Jupo também.
Oh, that is rainbow paper.
Sim, acá. Azul ultramarino. Esta mezcla deste azul es muy armónica para hacer los verdes y violetas Por isso, está em quase todas as minhas obras.
This blue, ultramarine blue, is excellent for the greens and the violets.
Acá, azul outra vez, com um pouquinho de alizarim para ser algo puxando para violeta, meio rosado.
Again, some ultramarine with some alizarin to make these wonderful soft violets.
Acá muitos. O azul com um pouquinho de alizarim, forma um pouquinho de violeta por aí.
This is
Ai,
yupo again, no? Esto es yupo?
Jupo, sim.
This is yupo again. Yes, with again blue, and in the middle you can see the alizarin mixing with the ultramarine that makes beautiful violet.
E
Gracias.
acá trouxe uma flor em amarillo também, para mirar que também mesclo com alizarim. Sim. Que forma
She
esse.
brought a yellow flower to show that she uses alizarin also in some parts.
Sim. Bueno,
Obrigada, querida.
obrigada. Muito obrigada a você. Muitas gracias.
Loves her flowers.
Muito obrigado, Patricia.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Here the beast.
Yeah.
The beauty and the beast. Okay, I'm going to start with, I choose these two colors, Indian red and James Gray. I don't have here with me too many words with Indian red, but I have a couple of them. Here is a plein air in Gramado, what I did last year. And I used the Indian red in the middle as a layer in the middle of the painting. So I start with black, then Indian red, and here you can see the granulation of Indian red, and then black again. This is one of the. I like the way like Indian red make me do the watercolors like. Old-fashioned pictures, photos, like old photos.
Oh,
It's
vintage photo, no?
That's it, vintage photo. That's I love the mixture with the. This is lamp black and Indian red. The other one with Indian red is this one, more or less the same. This is not Indian red. Indian red is more or less for here. But it's the main idea. It's the same idea like this one. But here I use I think quinacridone in sienna, something like that. I can't remember. But this is lamp black and Indian red in the bottom. So these are the two paintings I have here with Indian red with me. The other color is James Gray, and I use for example for skies here or in a mixtures with some other colors. I mix a lot the colors to do some neutrals, some grays. And an example for skies is here. I have this other one. This is one of the latest paintings I did. This is a mixture in the environment with James Gray and some other colors. I really love it. I really love it. This is wash, white, titanium white in the front. So this one, it's a boat. James Gray here. Maybe my palette is very dirty usually, so maybe it's a little bit mixture with some other color, but mainly it's James Gray. Here is the mixture that you used a few minutes ago, Angela. Phthalo green and
the
blue.
green and the blue.
Yeah, this is also the same. This is one.
Beautiful, but you use it much more subtle. I use it very strong.
Yes, yes. Here we have another example of James Gray in the environment of the boat. I think I mixed this with Sodalita genuine.
Sodalite?
Sodalite, yes.
Uh-huh.
And here another one with Phthalo and Sodalite, James Gray and Phthalo. And I love the mood I get with that color.
Exactly. It's very, very moody.
Yeah. More ships here. Here is the James Gray in the back place. I think mixing with Sodalite also in the bottom. What else? And I have a couple more. Also, maybe the same like this. Maybe the same mixture in the background. And here, all chips. And here, also in the background. And the focal point with the Phthalo in the background with James Gray.
Yes, this James Gray is beautiful.
Yes, love to use James Gray for backgrounds, environments, and this kind of work. It's very, very good, very nice color. Well, it's short, my my show.
Thank you so much. They are beautiful work. Very, very full of color.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia and Gonzalo. We still have a few minutes left, so I think we can go back to, there you are. So we can go back to Patricia and Gonzalo a few minutes from now, and for now, we'll have Giovanni. I think Giovanni started painting earlier there.
Okay, this is the dry effect after dry, the sequence, the burnt sienna and cerulean blue chromium after for the desert stone, and plus color with the queen gold and goethite and buff titanium for the highlights in this part, and continues now. I try this effect. It's very, very simple. This is a Grand Canyon. This is only with the cerulean blue and burnt sienna mixing. It's very dark color after mix. It is a mix of the direct on paper. A very sketch mode. More blue. And create the dark tone. I love this combination because when dry, have a beautiful effect, granulation. Very, very interesting. But the sequence in this part is very important because the cerulean blue chrome is more is very fast to explosion and create this effect. But when I try on the wet paper, remove this oil. in this case, white wet paper, a big brush, the burnt sienna, remain, but the cerulean blue is more fast. And I love these with greens. And in this set, when I try this mixing, I love to apply the Majestic of Queen Gold for more dark effect and more cerulean blue for dark green to continue and create in this part the little shade of this part. And after, beautiful this, continues in the undersea stones with cerulean blue. More cerulean blue in percent for the shadow. And I love this type of granulation, little granulation.
Big granulation, yeah.
Very, very, very little. And I love this when remove the water and create the reflection of the waves. Or with buff titanium in the set. And create
The glows.
More cerulean blue. And apply the little shade of cerulean blue with big brush to create the water effect. It's very fast, obviously.
Giovanni,
Yes.
when you finish this one, could you put next to each other the two mixes, using first the cerulean blue and the other one that you put the sienna first, side by side, so we can compare them.
Oops. This?
Yes, this and the other one. This one was first cerulean or first?
This is the first is bar sienna. And apply and a little plus with the queen gold for create the green shade. This is the cerulean blue chromium before, and this.
This is first the blue chromium.
The blue chromium, yeah, and bar sienna after, and create this part is perfect for me.
Okay. Yeah, it's different if you use it first or if you use
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's completely different.
Yeah, amazing.
The sequence is important when I use this particular color. For example, in the first sketch on the bottle, the shade, the shadow after is bar sienna was very, very little, and it created this particular granulation. In the stone, for example, when I used more now is deleted, sorry, but this part granulation is completely different because I use more cerulean blue chromium, more paint.
Okay, okay.
So thank you.
Thank you, Giovanni.
Thank you, Giovanni.
You're welcome.
Hello? How are we doing there?
Hi. Yeah, so I just kept sketching and playing. This was an example, like the first flower I did with the dots and then bringing the color out. And after I let it dry a little bit, I came back with some richer, honks of yellow medium and some more gold. And then these are the flowers with little outlines that I love and the fill, right? And so I'm going to come back in with my dagger brush and some coin gold and connect them, which is pretty fun. So yeah, and a little other pepper sketch from earlier, and so yeah, they're just beautiful, beautiful, happy yellows.
Yeah, that's a color I use a lot also.
The coin gold, yeah, I love it.
Queen gold and the Hansa also. Hansa yellow medium, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's such a beautiful, I'll bring it closer. I'll see if I can kind of keep the focus here, but they're just a beautiful little combination, a lot of harmony, and yeah.
Oh, yeah, impressive.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Then we can check on Sylvia. Who's here?
How about Besnik?
And then Besnik after Sylvia.
Good.
We still have about 7 minutes left. Sylvia? Oh, your mic is off, Sylvia.
No. Okay.
Yeah, good. Yes.
Hi, I'm just playing here. Some flowers with the two colors. So also added a little bit more of both of them. But I love this color. Like it's a blue, it's a kind of jeans blue that we can achieve with this mix here. Okay, so just adding some details in my flowers.
I love this violet.
Mhm. You can go to Besnik because it's just playing here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia. Besnik must have enjoyed the time today. We have extra time for you, Besnik. About 3
that's
minutes.
very nice mixes, everyone. It's always a pleasure to watch all of the beautiful things that everyone does. So in the meantime, I added, since they are also in the set, Phthalo green and Phthalo blue, I played here with a little bit more abstract. And you can recognize the popular color of green deep gold. In here, I'm thinking to add some brush stroke. I will do it right now. I dissolved the rose of ultramarine. I think it will go very nice. Let's see how it's going to be. trying to finish it as some floral abstract.
It's always good to see your splashes of color, Besnick.
Thank you so much, Rick. Okay, I love these contrasts. Oh, I will definitely play with a little bit more details and we'll post it in the chat room as a finish. I like it as this, as a portrait. In here, there are other mixes that I did, as you saw, so I will remove these tapes.
Yeah, the tape removing is essential, I think.
Yeah, because of the frame. It always looks much better without the frame. Without the sticker, I mean. Without the tape.
Diane says it's fan brush day.
Yes.
Yeah, it's always a fan brush. I always use it. So yeah, rose of ultramarine is also one of my favorite color. I don't know. If anyone would ask me which one of the Daniel Smith colors would you choose that you don't like, I would really have no idea which one to choose. What do you guys think? Which one would you choose that you don't like from Daniel Smith colors? Do you have any option or not?
Nick, we would be in big trouble because we cannot
Yes,
choose.
because they are all of them beautiful.
Yes, agree.
Okay, go ahead with another one of brand ambassadors. Since we don't have much time, I will add a little bit more of details with the rose of ultramarine here. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, Besnick. And gladly Marty can join us today as well. Marty?
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Today I choose two colors of the set. I don't know how do you say
the Goidan.
Yes, Goidan and raw amber. And I try to do a vintage scent with a lamp. I choose this color because I love when the combination is harmonic and looks like monochromatic, but it's not monochromatic. But I don't know, I like it. How do you say?
We love it too. We love it. It's really vintage.
Yes, vintage, vintage style today.
Night scene.
Well, and that's it. Some combination between the two colors and nothing more.
And nothing less.
Yes.
Lovely, Marty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marty.
And perhaps we will show everybody's work. John, we'll try to put in everybody's frame. Geo. Who else? Angela's there, Besnick, Sylvia's, and Lo. Patricia's as well. Patricia and Gonzalo, if you could switch the camera and yeah, there you go. And John got swatches too.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful, John.
Of course, we always need John because we learned a lot of things from John.
Oh, you guys are wonderful. I can only do 1/10 of what you'd be doing. He's so proud.
But you have been inspiring us for so long. All the pandemic, you
True.
were with us.
May I just say something? for those of you wanting to know ahead of time kind of what we're talking about on Thursdays, we'll be including it in the newsletter from here on out. So subscribe to our newsletter on our website so that you can kind of know ahead of time and maybe play along.
And how do you subscribe, Ashley?
You go to the website, danielsmith.com, and in the drop down, I actually think you can just click subscribe in the drop down or just scroll to the bottom.
Good
You
to
can
know.
paste the link in the chat now. I'm gonna do that.
Perfect.
There you go. It's in the chat, Rick.
Thank you.
Great show, great show.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'll pop it in Facebook as well.
Thank
I love
you.
that.
always
It's
paint
very
along.
nice.
We love it.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
You're so
See you.
very welcome.
See you
Thank you, everyone.
tomorrow.
Bye bye.
See you
See you all
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.